that's born only once every generation. White tiger.
तो टीवी कुछ ज्यादा ही चल रहा है आजकल।
रिपीट में रवीश कुमार तुम देखो, नींद में सूर्यवंशम के डायलॉग तुम बड़बड़ाओ, गंगा जल कैस पे अमित कुमार दुखी होता है बाथरूम में जाकर रोते हो तुम, टुल्लू पंप से ताजा पानी निकाल के तुलसी में जल तुमको चढ़ाना होता है, इमर्सन रॉड जब तक धुआं न छोड़े आत्मा स्नान नहीं करती तुम्हारी, रुमाल तक प्रेस करवाते हो मिश्रा जी, टीवी हम ज्यादा देखते।
19, 20। नए साल में रिश्तों का गुड लक है, कहानियां नहीं, ये तो अलबेल है किस्सों की गुल्लक है। तो फिर चलिए मिलते हैं सोनी लिव पर।
Are we bad parents?
Probably. You can't just do whatever you want every second, sweetie.
You do whatever you want.
We didn't get to do anything. Get the stroller.
Okay.
These kids need more fiber.
They won't eat it.
Just going to let her throw her cereal?
I have the best family.
We're not helicopter parents. Biting happens, right?
Oh my God! We're not free-range parents. I can barely see you guys behind all these red flags.
We're nothing parents.
You left me in the car.
हम आलू डाल के पीले चावल बना रहे।
तहरी कहते हैं उसे।
क्यों? डिसअपॉइंटमेंट नहीं बोलते हैं।
कभी कभी जहां अंत होता है वहीं शुरुआत होती है। वैसे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं बदला है इस परिवार में। एक बाप है जो अभी भी बिजली विभाग में है और इनकी स्कूटर उतना ही माइलेज दे रही है। बड़े बेटे अन्नू मिश्रा जो बिजी विदाउट वर्क हैं और छोटे बेटे अमन मिश्रा जो रोज किताब खोल के रट्टा मारते हैं और बंद करते ही सब भूल जाते हैं। और हमेशा की तरह सबसे अंत में आती है एक माँ जो आज भी खीर में अमृत के टपकने का इंतजार कर रही है।
और नहीं टपका तो?
तुम्हारे कहने से नहीं टपकेगा, टपकेगा और पूरा परिवार आपदा विपदा से बचा रहेगा।
मम्मी ये आपदा सुने थे, विपदा क्या होता है?
इधर आओ, इधर आओ।
क्या है?
Well, we're back here in Abu Dhabi. Johnson Charles is out in the middle as well as the skipper Andre Fletcher for the Bangla Tigers. Both players good strikers. Look at Fletcher, but the amount of runs that he scored in this format. And they've got an opportunity to see if they can beat the Pune Devils. Mohamed Amir has played 8 matches, just the 1 wicket, which is surprising, isn't it, Niall?
Yeah, very surprising. Your trump card, your main weapon with the ball. You need a bit more out of him. I know it's not all about wickets, more about economy, but you'd expect a bit of a better return than that.
Oh, he's going to have to re-bowl that one. Yeah, you look at the placings and how, from a franchise point of view, he's one of the key players up there, isn't he? He's getting some good coin to come out here and play. You want those type of players to really step up.
100%, especially in such a short format. You know, you need probably your top 3 batsmen to do a lot of the work, and then you've probably got 2 key bowlers to do some damage.
It's a little bit better. A little bit of hesitation as well. We've got a few injuries out there, so I don't know if we're going to see too many drop-in runs and quick singles.
Johnson Charles likes working in boundaries, and the Spice Man, well, he's batting on one leg at the moment. He had a bad quad, he's now got a bad hamstring as well. He's really battling as the Spice Man, Andre Fletcher. You wouldn't know though, he's always smiling, he's always happy out there when you're chatting to him, but he's literally batting on one leg at the moment.
Driven. And again, no run. So a couple of dots being put on. Yeah, Mohamed Amir, first game none for 20, second none for 26, and none for 18 off 2. Whereas Fletcher, oh, you could see there in the field, and then he goes, oh, yeah, ouch.
Well, he won't try and run too much here in this innings. He'll just try and bosh him into the stands.
Nicely clipped. Just a good cricket shot, and he's going to get the boundary for it.
Well, that's nice batting. Johnson Charles, normally he's clubbing the ball, he's swatting the ball away. This is just a lovely, delicate touch. It's a leg stump half volley, yes. Flick of the wrist, easy as you like. Amir started poorly here. He's been leg side. Not overly quick here from Mohammad Amir either. Not a great deal of shape, just starting it too straight.
Change in field now, fine leg goes back. So two fielders out on the leg side. And he gets his length and line perfect. Yeah, Johnson Charles started off with an absolute bang. 73 off 55, then dropped a little bit, 23, and then the last game did not trouble the scorer, so he'll feel a little bit more of a relief getting that one away. Slippers come out, as it should normally at the back end of the first over, but it was good to see that it was there in the first place. This one a bit more of a heave-ho. Plenty of protection out there, and they will come back for two. Nicely made. A bit of a dive as well.
Well, it's good running. Really good energy. We've seen Devon Thomas dive around like an absolute lunatic out there, but nice to see a bit of desperation from Johnson Charles. That probably was two, to be fair, on any normal day, but just weren't expecting it with these two.
One thing you can expect from any of the players from the Caribbean, when they want to flick the switch, boy, they can go from 0 to 100% straight away. Change of field for Fletcher. Fine leg up, long on in place. And they'll pick up a single to finish the first over. 8 runs coming from it.
The risk of fire in a high-rise tower is a real threat. Architects and developers are searching now the highest level of safety for your loved ones. We at Mulk International present you Alubond A1, the world's highest fire-resistant facade panel. When you live in an Alubond cladded building, you live in safety. Alubond A1, the fire vaccine.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals? Sky 247 is your one-stop shop for the daily dose of sports and entertainment.
Put on the board, only lost 3 wickets. They hit 8 boundaries and 6 maximums. Something, you know, we've seen so far is obviously team batting first, really hard to kind of defend. As you see Hussain.
Yeah, Kumar Sangakkara, mentor for Team Abu Dhabi. This is lovely. Doing a little bit of work with the young keeper. Julian from the Caribbean. Leonardo Julian.
It's really important when you get guys like this, isn't it? That come out and become mentors. The amount of things that he will be passing on to him.
Oh, thick inside edge. Gets lucky. Gets lucky, Johnson Charles. It's flighted by Monir Hussain. Tossed it up nicely. It was a really good bit of bowling, enticing the big stroke, and Johnson Charles wanted to piece him. Gets away with it.
There's a house cat, boys.
First game for Hussain. Hasn't taken part so far.
Yeah, Leonardo Julian, the emerging player, Team Abu Dhabi. It's a new facet that's come into this competition. A couple of spots in each setup for emerging players, so young players under the age of 21 as of the 1st of January, they get the opportunity. You can't buy this kind of experience. You can keep wicket as much as you want. This is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, really important. Really important that guys like this can spend some time with those players. Head position, stance position, and a sixth position as well. 9 off the second over, 17 without loss.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals? Sky 247 is your one-stop shop for the daily dose of sports and entertainment.
I want to break free.
Like hundreds of millions of servants.
I want to break free.
I was trapped.
You're my driver.
I got out, Balram. What is it that you want to do?
I would have to become the creature. It gets born only once every generation. The white tiger.
Hey, this is the last ball of the last over. Nice big swing.
Yeah, they needed it too. Just 17 off the power play. Really good power play by the Pune Devils. Excellent start for the Devils here.
So both teams in this match taking the floating power play in the third over. Tactics are changing.
Well, it's one of those situations. You've got undoubtedly the two best batsmen for the Tigers at the crease, Johnson Charles and Andre Fletcher, two players who have found form. Why wait? They both had a look. Fletcher's had 3 balls, Charles had 10. Just get on with it. Why wait 1 or 2 overs and lose a wicket or two and lose any kind of momentum?
And given the fact that Fletcher is standing and batting on one leg, yeah, the fact that you've only still got 2 fielders out, why not capitalise on that? The last time Mohammad Amir bowled this over with only 2 fielders out, the floating power play went for 19 runs. So if he can do better than that, well, the Pune Devils will be very, very happy. Short, pulled nicely in front of square, but some good fielding as well. Al Davies, and they've come back for 2. And they'll go upstairs and have a look.
It's Al Davies in the deep. Brilliant work. Well, brilliant work in the deep, but rightfully so. Brilliant by Fletcher. As we've mentioned numerous times. Yeah, not out. Got an injury, Fletcher, and they get back for 2, but it was brilliant work in the deep. Yeah, he's struggling. He really is struggling. He's got a domestic 50-over competition on the horizon back in the Caribbean, so look after that leg.
Yeah, as soon as he hits it, he knows, doesn't he? He's not necessarily going full acceleration. Just there he goes, oh, hang on, I've got to go. He's pulled up a little bit lame, so I would expect we're not going to see a quick single to mid-off.
Well, this is a brilliant over here, Mohammad Amir. Absolute top class. You just wonder, as a batsman, are you doing it more damage than good? Are you turning a grade 1 tear into a grade 2 or a grade 3? Well, for good measure, nearly slips as well at all strikers end.
Well, he slips, and then even as he was taking off, he was knocking his pad because it had moved around, and everything was going on then. Ooh, that's close, yeah. Yeah, that was a line ball. People up here aren't impressed.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Let's have a look at this. That's not a wide. It's not a wide for me. I think Mohammad Amir's very, very unlucky there. Should have been probably Carter for 6 over extra cover. 9 dots though in the 2.4 overs. Brilliant by Pune.
Well, that's going to be a wide. And I think we're all in agreement there.
You just wonder, is Amir obviously feeling aggrieved by the previous ball? Has he not, maybe the top of the mark, not gathered his thoughts and got his mind totally back on the job, because that was nicely what, good 3-4 inches down leg side.
Two fielders out on the leg side. Everyone up on the off. Ball short. Hits it straight to that man, Alex Davies, who is just out there. So just a single again. So a question to you, Niall, and maybe we can pick this up after the end of the over as well. Is if Andre Fletcher is really struggling, and we can see that, what is the point of him being out there? They're not rotating the strike. You mentioned the amount of dots. That's putting more pressure on Johnson Charles, and the required run rate now has gone up to 13.
I'll have a little. Well, I might get another chance. Oh, I'll get a chance to squeeze in a bit of chit-chat. Good point, and they have got batters in form. You know, Chirag Suri's playing well. He's had a wonderful tournament so far. It might be an opportunity to say, right, Fletch, you're battling a bit. Let's promote the UAE player. Let him have a chance open. Tom Moores has been good in his little bit of time at the crease. Because all of a sudden, 10 over game, you chew up, 7, 8, 9 dot balls and the game's nearly gone. Rate's already 13 and over now.
Oh dear. Well, I'm glad that he was able to collect himself and, scratch some marks. You see so many fast bowls, when they land on the side of their foot, they just slip. No, nothing.
Sometimes the ground staff don't always cut the grass behind the stumps as much as the actual pitch itself, and sometimes bowlers can slip, but that just looked normal. I didn't see anything too wrong with that. It's been an interesting over. It's been a long over.
Yeah, 3 wides in it. It's the never-ending over, isn't it? Start singing, everyone. So, third is now being put in place, a very square third. Well, he tries to go over long on, a chance and taken. Filion there, he's not going to drop that. Again, the dots, the fact that he hadn't spent a lot of time, hadn't had time facing deliveries, means Johnson Charles wanted to take that risk.
Yeah, probably the worst possible result. Fletcher injury, maybe just putting extra pressure on Johnson Charles. He gets it straight off the toe with the bat. It's an easy catch. Backpedaling, and Mohammed Amir, well, we'll give him a lot of credit there. He may have bowled 3 wide, but that's an absolutely fabulous over. Picking up the wicket and 6 runs. Charles gone for 14, 23 for 1.
The risk of fire in a high-rise tower is a real threat. Architects and developers are searching now the highest level of safety for your loved ones. We at Mulk International present you Alubond A1, the world's highest fire-resistant facade panel. When you live in an Alubond-cladded building, you live in safety. Alubond A1, the fire vaccine.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals? Sky 247 is your one-stop shop for the daily dose of sports and entertainment.
Well, the new batter, Chirag Suri, 18 matches so far in T10. Strike rate is healthy, 195. Last match, 42 off just the 16 deliveries. Reason why he's there is Johnson Charles felt that he needed to get going. And I actually think, and I'm going to put it down to the skipper, Andre Fletcher, just not being able to get going. Fletcher's 4 off 7, can't run between the wickets. Oh, puts so much pressure on your non-striker.
Brilliant. Doing some wonderful things here, Abu Dhabi cricket. Every time you come back to this part of the world, there's more and more kids playing the game. There's more and more coaches. Got some good people involved now. Dougie Brown, Graham Kramer, the ex-Zimbabwe captain, is coaching in this part of the world.
Yeah, I think actually both of them are involved in Rajasthan Royals Academy. That's out here as well. So Hardis Filion comes in to bowl. He had a good day out yesterday. Picked up 3 wickets. Right, let's head down to Riddimer.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa. I've got another UAE youngster played the Under-19 World Cup. So, Britya, Arvind, I have to tell you, Britya, I was asked on social who's a UAE cricketer to watch out for, and it was you. You were my pick.
Yeah, thank you. I saw that, and then yeah, that was pretty nice of you. Thank you.
So, what does playing for the T10 mean to you?
I mean, playing in the T10, of course, is a great experience because I watched a lot of these players play on TV when I was young, and now sharing the dressing room with them is, of course, pretty big, And the experience I'm getting, I think I'm learning a lot, and hopefully I use that in my game and perform for the UAE team when I get back.
Indeed, and are you liking the color of the jersey?
I'm loving this color. It looks good on my skin, so it's fine.
You're carrying it off really well. Now, you're playing for Pune, and Jonty Rhodes is your coach. What is that like?
I mean, Jonty Rhodes is probably a great coach. He's one of the most energetic coach I probably know. He never sits in a place. Even in the team bus, he's always walking up and down. Even over here, if a ball's been thrown out, he's the first one to run and fetch it. So it's amazing to be with him. He always shares his experience about the games he's played before, and yeah, it's great to have him.
I know. I hear he never sits. What is that? He keeps hanging on a bar?
Yeah, he keeps hanging on the bar, keeps walking up and down, talking to everyone. I've never seen him sit in the bus, to be honest.
Also, here it's a party bus, and you're the DJ. Tell me which song is on the loop.
I mean, yeah, because me and Shadi, we love our music, so it's mostly Drake on loop, and yeah, I don't know if everyone likes it, but me and Shadi enjoy it, so everyone has to listen to it.
Indeed. Now, very quickly, you opened with Chirag. So, which team are you actually supporting today?
This is a hard question because Chirag is batting now. I mean, but now I'm playing for Pune, so of course I'm supporting for Pune. But I would want Chirag to do well as also, so yeah.
Well, I'm really looking forward to you going out there and playing, and thank you so much for chatting with us.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Well, another youngster getting an opportunity to come out here and learn from the best. Have a look at this last delivery. Look at it take off. Chadwick Walton taking it above his shoulder height. That's good bowling, getting extra bounce. He's a little bit fuller this time.
Yeah, good young talent out of wicketkeeper. Very highly regarded in this part of the world. The hardest has been here before. Yeah, mixed 3 for a little bit expensive, but 3 wickets in this format's absolutely exceptional. Used to bowl a bit quicker. Used to be touching 90 mile an hour once upon a time. His pace has dropped down a little bit, but still very effective.
Yeah, he's the joint highest wicket taker in T10 cricket. So he likes this format. Well, he won't like that. Short and wide and put away.
Yeah, he was Player of the Year in the first edition. This is short and wide. Can't bowl there. Leaving to the Spice Man with one leg. Gonna put you away. Can't give width on this pitch. It's too good a pitch. Gotta attack the stumps. Amir's bowled fantastically well. Get the whole leg massaged and ready for next game.
Short again and even better. Back-to-back boundaries. 35 for 1.
The risk of fire in a high-rise tower is a real threat. Architects and developers are searching now the highest level of safety for your loved ones. We at Mulk International present you Alubond A1, the world's highest fire-resistant facade panel. When you live in an Alubond-cladded building, you live in safety. Alubond A1, the fire vaccine.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals? Sky 247 is your one-stop shop for the daily dose of sports and entertainment.
There'd be cricket, football, basketball courts, squash courts, netball as well. You name it, they've got it here. And I love seeing all the young kids playing the game. Takes us back to what we used to be able. Oh, look at that action, not bad. Oh, inside, nice little flick, young man. He's been watching lots of T10 cricket.
Yes, very talented, another talented man. UAE captain Ahmed Raza.
He's been watching lots of T10 cricket. Yeah, played the last game. That was his first match. 1 for 4 off 1. Yeah, pretty good figures. Surprised he didn't get a second over. 32-year-old. Certainly has experience. Oh, saw him coming. Yeah, they're going to have a look. Well bowled in the end.
Very clever bowler. Good thinking, Maraza.
Yeah, saw him coming down the wicket, so bowled it wider. Oh, I think he might have him. Oh, one frame. That is so close. Chadwick Walton, very good with the gloves. I think they'll have one more angle, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, Chadwick Walton does well. Johnson, Chirag Surrey, I beg your pardon, just good enough. Interesting, you come down the wicket, you realise you've been out foxed. You don't even try and hit the ball, you just try and jump back in your crease as fast as possible. Rates at 13s, going up. Raza, he's going to go for the bold and LBW.
Yeah, still 6 deliveries. Well, the reverse had to come in play, didn't it? They needed to do something a little bit funky. And this might be the over for them, the Bangla Tigers, to get going.
Yeah, good shot. This is the interesting battle here. Two national players going up against each other. This is a good bit of improvisation. Really good. This could be a Dream 11 game changer of the match moment. Surrey likes going over extra, but they've got protection there. Will he go on the reverse again? Yeah, why not? Gets it up. Does he get enough? Kenar Lewis. He read it well, just couldn't hold it in.
Oh dear. And the skipper just slips right at the last minute. And it will be a boundary. But you're absolutely right, Kenar Lewis. And you can see as soon as a batter changes, you see sometimes even see wicket keepers start to go. But he started running and didn't quite get it out of the middle of the bat. And that's why it gave Kenar Lewis a chance. Saw that big mitt wasn't that far off. Big man nearly got there. And then, oops, the daisy. Third time lucky. A dot. Last 5 balls, 18 runs off it. 4 fours. It's keeping that required run rate just at 13. Something that, you know, within this modern game, players will certainly feel they can still get.
Chirag Surrey, very talented player, elegant batsman. Had a season with the Gujarat Lions in the IPL. So that made a lot of big news in this part of the world. A player from the UAE getting some exposure to the wonderful tournaments in India. Must have learned a lot over there. That would have been a fantastic experience for a young batsman.
Oh, great fielding. Excellent fielding. Just what the Pune Devils needed. Yeah, it's already gone for 11 runs this over. But they needed everyone to step up.
Big Hardis. Just bowled it over. Down low to his left.
Well, this one's big. How big? Big enough. Excellent over there by the Bangla Tigers. 17 runs off it. 52 for 1.
The risk of fire in a high-rise tower is a real threat. Architects and developers are searching now the highest level of safety for your loved ones. We at Mulk International present you Alabant A1, the world's highest fire-resistant facade panel. When you live in an Alabant-cladded building, you live in safety. Alabant A1, the fire vaccine.
You need sports news daily, but you really want to deal with hundreds of news portals? Sky 247 is your one-stop shop for the daily dose of sports and entertainment.
I'm Graham Swan, joined by Simon Dole.
it me, Dooley, or the more we get into this competition, 3 or 4 days, the bowlers are finding their rhythm more. The standard seems to be going up. The guys looking fitter, stronger.
As you know, Swanee, it's just you can only bowl so much in the nets. Game fitness, match fitness, just that ability to even get through 12 balls. I mean, every ball is an event in this game. And so every ball has to have something on it. This had plenty on it, didn't it? Plenty on it downtown.
Good strike. As a bowler, you know, as soon as it's hit, you don't want to turn around and watch it fly. Here's the new man bowling, Karen. This is struck beautifully down the ground. Strong, powerful 4.
What a bit of timing that was. From the Spice Man, Andre Fletcher. Hit hard into the ground. It's just gathered speed like a topspin. Scores almost identical. 55 for 1 the Devils were. Tigers 56 for 1.
There we go. 260 boundaries been hit in this tournament so far. Jonty Rhodes, coach for Pune. And this one smashed again. This is better than a 4. It's gone all the way. Andre Fletcher, what a shot this is.
It's hard enough to hit it over extra cover anyway, but on the up, not a massive follow through. He's just so strong.
Oh, and he knew it. Watch this. Hits it, strikes the post. It's a brilliant shot. Thuds into the cabins. Well, Karen needs to pull it back in this over. But he's gone again. Fletcher swings. He swings high, he swings hard, he swings handsome. 6 more.
Always had a tough time of it in this tournament. There's Karen. He's gone for 16 and 3 deliveries here. Already, that's a magnificent shot coming around the wicket, bowling into the arc. And the Spice Man put a little
विनिंग करते हैं तो भी हमें जाकर एक बार
Off 9, strike rate 322. Isn't that a dot ball? From that innings of 29?
ভালোবাসাগুলো ভুলে গিয়ে কিভাবে আছো গো আমায় ছেড়ে ভালোবেসে দেয়া শত কথা কিভাবে গেলে ভুলে আমায় বলো না ওগো তোমায় বড় বেশি ভালোবাসি ওগো তোমায় বড় বেশি ভালোবাসি ওগো তোমায় বড় বেশি ভালোবাসি তোমাকে ওগো তোমায় বড় বেশি ভালোবাসি ওগো তোমায় বড় বেশি ভালোবাসি ওগো তোমায় বড় বেশি ভালোবাসি তোমাকে
ইঞ্জিন গুগল এটা কোনো লস নয়, সুতরাং আশা করব শুরু থেকে শেষ পর্যন্ত থাকবেন এবং এই ভিডিওটি ফ্রেন্ডদের সাথে শেয়ার করার চেষ্টা করবেন যদি ইনফরমেটিভ মনে হয়, নয়তো নয়, প্রয়োজন নেই। তো চলুন শুরু করা যাক। সারফেস ওয়েব কি, ডার্ক ওয়েব কি, ডিপ ওয়েব কি জিনিস আমরা জেনে নিই। বন্ধুরা, আমরা জানি সার্চ ইঞ্জিন গুগল, এখানে যখন আমরা আসি আপনারা নিশ্চয়ই জানেন যে এখানে আসলে কি হয়। আমরা যে কোনো জিনিস সার্চ করে খুঁজে পাই, লাইক আমাকেই যদি সার্চ করেন তাহলে আপনারা আমার ওয়েবসাইটের লিঙ্ক পাবেন, আমার ফ্রিল্যান্সার অ্যাকাউন্ট, ইউটিউব সব কিছু পেয়ে যাবেন। দেখেন, আমি সার্চ করার সাথে সাথে এখানে প্রায় 2 লক্ষর মতো রেজাল্ট চলে এসেছে। আমি যদি এখানে আইফোন লিখে সার্চ করি তাহলে আইফোন নিয়ে যতগুলো টপিক রয়েছে সেই ওয়েবসাইটগুলো এখানে শো করছে। আপনি যদি এখানে নেক্সট করতে কতগুলো পৃথিবী সব কিছুই, তাই না? আমরা জানি যে এই ইন্টারনেট জগৎ হচ্ছে পৃথিবী সব কিছুই, তাই না? কিন্তু একটা জিনিস জানেন কি,
आपको हजारों लाखों रुपए विनिंग होगा दोस्तों।
আমরা জানি যে এই ইন্টারনেট জগৎ হচ্ছে পৃথিবী সব কিছুই, তাই না?
तो हमें
কিন্তু একটা জিনিস
का
জানেন
लॉस
কি,
रिकवर करने या फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन का लॉस रिकवर के लिए हमें जाकर व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए। और आप हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल फैंटेसी क्रिकेट गुरुकुल वीरूपाजी को भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं रोजाना लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के लिंक के लिए। धन्यवाद दोस्तों। दोस्तों, क्या आपका ड्रीम 11 या किसी भी फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन में लॉस हो रहा है तो व्हाट्सएप नंबर हमने स्क्रीन पर दे रखे हैं। आपको जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज करना है, आपको लाइफ टाइम विनिंग फ्री टीम मिलेगी और लाइफ टाइम अच्छी विनिंग होगी। हजारों लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो जाकर जल्दी से हमें व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए दोस्तों। अगर आप विनिंग करते हैं तो भी हमें जाकर एक बार व्हाट्सएप करें, आपको हमेशा के लिए आपकी विनिंग को डबल ट्रिपल कर दिया जाएगा। आपको टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स दी जाएगी, जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज कर दीजिए, आपको हजारों लाखों रुपए विनिंग होगा दोस्तों हर दिन।
এটিকে জাস্ট
लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो हमें ड्रीम 11 का लॉस रिकवर करने या फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन का लॉस रिकवर के लिए हमें जाकर व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए।
সারফেস ওয়েব বলা হয়, যেটা আমাদের কাছে রয়েছে। ইন্টারনেটের আরও একটি জগৎ রয়েছে, যে জগতে প্রায় 95%, মেবি 95% ওই জগৎটি নিয়ে পূর্ণ, আর মাত্র 5%-এর মতো আমরা পাই। তারপরেও 1 বিলিয়ন ওয়েবসাইট আমরা হাতে পাচ্ছি। আমরা দেখি ডার্ক ওয়েব লিখে গুগলে সার্চ করি, কি রেজাল্ট পাই আমরা। আমরা আছি একটু ডার্ক ওয়েব সম্পর্কে এখানে পড়ব। এখানে বলা হয়েছে ডার্ক ওয়েব ইজ দ্য ওয়েব ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়াইড ওয়েব কন্টেন্ট। জাস্ট আ মিনিট। ওকে, একটু ভয় ভয় ভাব না হলে ভালো লাগে না। ওকে, সো এই যে ডার্ক ওয়েবের বিষয়ে বলা আছে এখানে, এই ডার্ক ওয়েবটি এমন একটি ওয়েব সার্ভার বলা চলে বা একটি জগৎ যেখানে শুধু ডার্কনেসে ফুল। অর্থাৎ যেখানে আপনি পাবেন হ্যাকার্স, যেখানে পাবেন এখানে এখানে বলে দিয়েছে বোটনেস, বিটকয়েন সার্ভিস, ডার্কনেট মার্কেটস। আজকে আইফোনের প্রাইস আমাদের সার্ফেস ওয়েবে সার্চ, এখানে যদি আমরা সার্চ করি গুগলে, তাহলে যে প্রাইসটা পাই আমরা ডার্ক ওয়েব থেকে সেটা আরও কম দামে কিনে নিতে পারবো। ফ্রড সার্ভিস, ফিশিং সার্ভিস, স্ক্যামস, টেরোরিজম, সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া সার্ভিসও সেখানে আছে। আপনি যদি কোনো হ্যাকারকে চান বা কোনো টেরোরিস্টকে হায়ার করতে চান, কাউকে খুন করতে চান, আপনি চাইলেই ডার্ক ওয়েবে গিয়ে সেটা করতে পারেন যদি আপনার কাছে টাকা থাকে। টাকা থাকলেই ডার্ক ওয়েবে গিয়ে যে কোনো কিছু করা সম্ভব। তো এই ডার্ক ওয়েব আমরা এই সব ব্রাউজার দিয়ে ভিজিট করতে পারি না, সেই ওয়েবের জন্য আলাদা একটি ব্রাউজার রয়েছে। টোর ব্রাউজার আমরা নাম শুনেছি, আজকে আমরা ওই ব্রাউজার দিয়ে ডার্ক ওয়েবে ঢুকবো। আশা করি ভালো লাগছে। সো ডার্ক ওয়েবের মধ্যে কেন যাব আমরা? আমাদের যাওয়ার কোনো প্রয়োজন নেই। প্রয়োজন তাদের যাদের ডার্কনেস রিলেটেড কোনো কাজ করতে হবে, লাইক কাউকে খুন করতে হবে, লাইক কোনো কম দামে কোনো ফোন কিনতে হবে, কোনো হ্যাকার লাগবে, কোনো ওয়েবসাইট হ্যাক করতে হবে। ঠিক তখনই আমাদের ডার্ক ওয়েবে যেতে হয়। অথবা এখানে কিছু ভালো পসিবিলিটি রয়েছে। অর্থাৎ আপনার যদি সাইবার সিকিউরিটির জন্য ভালো মানুষ প্রয়োজন হয়, আপনি সেখানে কি একটা ভালো ইথিক্যাল হ্যাকারকেও হায়ার করে রাখতে পারেন। তারা সবসময় খারাপ কাজ করে না, তারা মাঝে মাঝে ভালো কাজও করে। তো চলুন আজকে আমরা ডার্ক ওয়েবে প্রবেশ করতে চাই।
और आप हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल फैंटेसी क्रिकेट गुरुकुल वीरूपाजी को भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं रोजाना लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के लिंक के लिए। धन्यवाद दोस्तों। दोस्तों, क्या आपका ड्रीम 11 या किसी भी फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन में लॉस हो रहा है तो व्हाट्सएप नंबर हमने स्क्रीन पर दे रखे हैं। आपको जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज करना है, आपको लाइफ टाइम विनिंग फ्री टीम मिलेगी और लाइफ टाइम अच्छी विनिंग होगी। हजारों लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो जाकर जल्दी से हमें व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए दोस्तों। अगर आप विनिंग करते हैं तो भी हमें जाकर एक बार व्हाट्सएप करें, आपको हमेशा के लिए आपकी विनिंग को डबल ट्रिपल कर दिया जाएगा। आपको टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स दी जाएगी, जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज कर दीजिए, आपको हजारों लाखों रुपए विनिंग होगा दोस्तों। हर दिन हजारों लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो हमें ड्रीम 11 का लॉस रिकवर करने या फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन का लॉस रिकवर के लिए हमें जाकर व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए। और आप हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल फैंटेसी क्रिकेट गुरुकुल वीरूपाजी को भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं रोजाना लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के लिंक के लिए। धन्यवाद दोस्तों। दोस्तों, क्या आपका ड्रीम 11 या किसी भी फैंटेसी एप्लीकेशन में लॉस हो रहा है तो व्हाट्सएप नंबर हमने स्क्रीन पर दे रखे हैं। आपको जाकर सिर्फ एक बार मैसेज करना है, आपको लाइफ टाइम विनिंग फ्री टीम मिलेगी और लाइफ टाइम अच्छी विनिंग होगी। हजारों लाखों रुपए जीतना है तो जाकर जल्दी से हमें व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए दोस्तों। अगर आप विनिंग करते हैं तो भी हमें जाकर एक बार व्हाट्सएप करें, आपको हमेशा के लिए आपकी
অবশ্যই টু বি ভেরি ক্লিয়ার, ইন্টারনেট জগতের প্রায় 95%ই ডার্ক ওয়েবের মধ্যে আমরা এই ছবি থেকে দেখতে পাই। মাত্র অল্প কিছু জিনিস আমাদের কাছে আছে, আর এটি আমাদের কাছে অনেক বিশাল মনে হয়, রাইট? তো চলুন আজকে আমরা যেভাবে ডার্ক ওয়েবে ঢুকবো তার জন্য আমাদেরকে ডাউনলোড করতে হবে টোর ব্রাউজার, torproject.org ডাউনলোড। এই অপশনে আসলে আমরা এই ব্রাউজারটি পাবো, যে ব্রাউজারটি আমরা ইউজ করি না সচরাচর। আমরা গুগল ক্রোম, মজিলা ফায়ারফক্স ইউজ করাতেই অ্যাকচুয়ালি অভ্যস্ত। তো এখানে আসলে আপনারা যেটা পাবেন, এখানে কয়েকটি অপারেটিং সিস্টেমের নাম পাবেন। আপনি অ্যান্ড্রয়েডে ডাউনলোড করতে চাইলে অ্যান্ড্রয়েডে পারবেন, আপনি সোর্স কোড চাইলে সোর্স কোড পাবেন, আপনি চাইলে মাইক্রোসফটের জন্য ডাউনলোড করতে পারেন। তো আমি মাইক্রোসফটের জন্য আমার 64 বিট এটা ডাউনলোড করে ফেলছি। আপনার যদি 32 বিট হয় ডাউনলোড করবেন। তো ডাউনলোড আমি করে ফেলেছি, এটা প্রায় 60 মেগাবাইটের মতো। আমি এটিকে এখন ইনস্টল করব। এখন খেলাটা শুরু হবে। লেটস গেট স্টার্টেড। আমি ইনস্টলের জন্য ক্লিক করেছি। এখানে আপনাকে অবশ্যই ভালো কিছু সতর্কতা অবলম্বন করতে হবে, নয়তো আপনিও হ্যাকারদের পাল্লায় পড়ে যেতে পারেন। ইনস্টলেশন হচ্ছে। ইনস্টল হয়ে গিয়েছে। আমি এখানে বলেছে স্টার্ট, আমি এখানে স্টার্টে ক্লিক করলাম না। আমি আমার ডেস্কটপে চলে যাই, সেখানে কি আছে। আমি একটা কি পেয়েছি, রান করলাম না, এটা করলাম ফিনিশ। আমি একটি ফোল্ডার পেয়েছি, নাম হচ্ছে টোর ব্রাউজার। এখন এই ফোল্ডার থেকে ওপেন করলে আমি এই যে পেয়ে যাব। এটিকে ওপেন করতে গেলে আমাকে অবশ্যই কিছু সতর্কতা অবলম্বন করতে হবে। এই ব্রাউজারটি সচরাচর অন্যান্য ব্রাউজারের মতো ওপেন করা যাবে না। জাস্ট ডাবল ক্লিক করতে হবে। এটা ফুল স্ক্রিনে কিন্তু ওপেন হবে না, ছোট করে ওপেন হবে। আমরা একটু ওয়েট করি, এটা ওপেন হচ্ছে। এটি কিন্তু অন্যান্য ব্রাউজারদের মতো না, একে কানেকশন করে নিতে হবে। এটি কিন্তু ফুল স্ক্রিন করা যাবে না। আমরা একে কানেকশন করি, দেন পরেরটা আলোচনা করছি। আমি কানেক্ট করছি, এখন খেলাটা শুরু হয়ে যাবে। লোডিং নেটওয়ার্কস। এটি এখন ডার্ক ওয়েবের সাথে কানেকশন করছে। আমার নেটওয়ার্ক কোয়ালিটি সব কিছু ঠিক থাকলে এটি সুন্দরভাবে ওপেন হবে। বলছে this may take several minutes. Alright, we're waiting for that. Great, it's finished. Fantastic. The browser has been